Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making veggie bars or vegetable bars. You could call them either one, but they are delicious and it's a pretty dish too. I'm starting out with 2 cans of crescent rolls, and these are just the original crescent rolls. I'm using 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and I've let this come to room temperature. 1 cup of mayonnaise, 1 cup of mayonnaise, your brand, your choice, and 1 1-ounce package of ranch dressing, and this is just the original ranch dressing. So these ingredients go together, and then once we get this put together, I am going to top it with an assortment of vegetables that I have diced. And you can use any vegetables that you want to. But let me tell you what I chose to use today. I'm using red bell pepper, green bell pepper, shredded carrots, chopped broccoli into tiny pieces, a little bit of green onions, and this is all that I had. You could use more or less if you wanted to. Some fresh chopped tomatoes, and I'm going to top it with cheddar cheese. So let's get busy and make these veggie bars. The first thing that we want to do to make our veggie bars is to make a crust, and we're going to do that by using the crescent rolls. I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees, and what you'll want to do is to prepare and to cook the crescent rolls based on the directions on the package, and also it will depend on the kind of pan or cookie sheet that you're using. So I'm using my cookie sheet here. I have sprayed it lightly with a no-stick cooking spray. And now I'm just going to open our crescent rolls and spread them out on the cookie sheet. Now, some of you told me that you can get this in a square or a sheet, which would be awesome. And I looked for that, but I couldn't find it. So I just had to go with what I could find today. So what I'm going to do is to pinch the seams together and just make a full sheet by pinching the seams together. Now we'll open the other one. This is really quick and easy. And this makes a lot. If you wanted to take this to an outing or to church or to a ladies group or a men's group, or and you could also make a half a recipe if you wanted to do that. But I'm just going to kind of make one big sheet out of this, and then we're going to pop it in the oven and we're going to bake it until it's done. Once it's done, then we'll come back and we'll make the cream cheese mixture, and we'll spread it on top of the crescent rolls once they get cool. So that looks pretty good. I think I've got it all together. And I'm using gloves today. I know that some of you probably don't have access to gloves, but it just makes it so much easier for me, and it doesn't stick to my hands. So there we have it. We're ready to go in the oven, and we're going to cook it probably, I'll have to look at the directions, probably 7 or 8 minutes until it's done, and then we'll take it out, we'll let it cool, and I'll be back. Our crescent rolls are done and out of the oven, and they are cooling. In fact, they are cool. So now we're going to make our cream cheese mixture to go on top of the crescent rolls. I'm starting out with 8 ounces of cream cheese, and as I said, that I let that come to room temperature, and I'm adding 1 cup of mayonnaise. To that, I'm going to add the 1 ounce package of ranch original seasoning, and here again I'm not advertising for any particular brand. I'm just using what I have in my kitchen and what I like, what I prefer. So anyway, we'll be using that today. So now I'm going to take my electric hand mixer, and I'm just going to mix this together, mixing it around. And this doesn't take long either. You just want to make sure that there are no lumps in your cream cheese, so that's why it's important to set it out and let it come to room temperature. There we have that. Now we're ready to spread it on top of our crescent rolls. And I'm just going to take this spatula here, and I'm just going to put some around like this, making it easy to spread evenly. And now we'll just take our spatula and we'll spread it out. It smells good. I know that. It smells really good. A little tip, if you get in a bind and you kind of run out of time, the thing that if you leave your crescent rolls on this baking sheet to cool, it takes a while to do that because the pan is hot, the cookie sheet is hot, and it takes a while for it to cool, and then your crescent rolls have to cool. So you could just slide the crescent rolls off onto a cooling rack, run your cookie sheet under cool water, cool it off, let your crescent rolls cool on that cooling rack, and then you're ready to move forward. And it saves you time and effort. So here we have this. We have our cream cheese mixture on our crescent rolls. And now we're ready to top it with our vegetables. To save time and to evenly distribute my vegetables, I'm going to mix them all together in a bowl. So I'm just going to pour the vegetables into this bowl, and I didn't measure my vegetables. You can use as many or as few as you want to. Again, I have on gloves. I used a half a red pepper, red bell pepper, and 1/2 green bell pepper. Adding some broccoli, adding some carrots, just kind of mixing these around as we go. Adding the onions, I think I had 3 or 4 little green onions. And then I'm going to add the chopped tomatoes. Just tossing this around like that. I'm not going to add any salt because the cream cheese and the ranch dressing is salty. So now I'm going to bring back our crescent roll, and I'm going to top top it with our veggies. Just spreading it on top like this, kind of evenly distributing it with my hands. And again, I have on gloves. It's just something that I like to do. It makes cooking easier for me. This is healthy. It's delicious. It's a great, could be a great appetizer. Actually, I would love to serve it as an appetizer. I think it would wow your guest. And you just want to fill in all the little places, trying to cover the cream cheese mixture. Sometimes I get carried away and I don't pay attention and I have holes in mine. Oh. But I do the best that I can, and I know that you do too. We have so much to do and so much on our minds at times, but this is so delicious, and it's so easy. And you could put more veggies if you wanted to. I think that looks good, don't you? Okay, now I'm going to top it with cheddar cheese. Just put a little bit of cheddar cheese on there. Cheese makes everything good. Oh my goodness, look at that. And actually, you could fill in if you have any holes that you didn't get veggies in. If you didn't have quite enough to go around, you could just put some cheese in there. This is about a cup of shredded cheese that I'm using on this. Oops, dropped it, didn't I? And just that quick and that easy and that simple, you have a tray full of veggie bars. And what we'll do, we'll take our pizza cutter and we'll slice it into bars and serve it, and it's going to be delicious. I hope you'll make one real soon. I wanted to show you that I cut the bars into squares using my pizza cutter. I'm going to hold this up if I can, and then I'll just pick one up and show you how it serves. And then you can put these on a tray. You can serve them on this cookie sheet, however you want to. And of course, you'll want to refrigerate the leftovers. So there you have it, veggie bars. So now let's taste one. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Thank you for making these veggie bars with me. And like I said, I hope that you will make some. So I'm just gonna grab one and we're gonna taste it. Let me get one that's full of goodie. Oh, this is a big one. I'll try it. And I'll grab a napkin. I kind of got out of the picture, didn't I? There you go, a veggie bar. Let's try it. I love that ranch dressing with that cream cheese, those vegetables on top. I'll have another bite. That is so delicious. I hope you'll try it. Please share my video, and I'll see you again really soon.